So I wanted to record a video of me doing this. When I was younger, I was told that I should go into modeling or like pageant. Well, my mom was told that. Now it's too dark. So my mom was told that I should go into modeling. But my mom was respectful enough to be like, well, no, because I don't want to do that until she's old enough to make her own decisions, which is respectable. Okay, respectable. They wanted to put me as the Gerber baby, but she didn't want to do that. And then the pageant thing. And then as I got older, people continued to be like, you need to put her as a model. She's really, really pretty. And my mom continued to say no. By the way, this isn't bragging. This is just me shooting my shot. Let me get the papers. I quit college. I felt there was no need. I couldn't find out what I want to do. And I found this job where I get to work with dogs 40 hours a week, full time, 4 days a week, so 10 hours a day. So I felt as if that was my calling, and I quit college. Well, still in the process of quitting college. I have a lot of debt now. $12,000, go me. I was curious after having this job for a while. I found out that I don't like my job. And yes, I'm still in training, but I just don't like it. The experience I'm having with it. So what ended up happening was I was interested to know if I'm pretty enough or if I have enough personality to be able to model, like people have told my mother in the past. Well, I researched online very, very, very quickly. The first website that came up was a website called that's here in Arizona. It's also all over the country. So I contacted this company, like they were looking for models. They're looking for models all the time. And I applied. Not even an hour later, they were interested and they called me and they're like, okay, when can you come in for an audition? So they said that they were available yesterday at 6:45, and I'm like, okay, I'm able to come in because Tuesday and Wednesday, which is Tuesday yesterday, today Wednesday, I am free, like I don't work. So I'm just like, yeah, that's perfect, I'll come in. And they're like, okay, cool. So I go into the audition. There's 3 parts to this audition. You have to do a headshot in front of these other auditioners, which is really stressful if you're not used to being around a lot of people watching you do your stuff, like strut your stuff. Let's just say it was really, really cringe, just because I don't really like watching people do that. I don't know, it's just something that I find cringy. And then when I did it, I cringed at myself, so it's just like a full cringe fest, I guess. And after that, we had to read a script, because not only is this modeling, it's also acting. So we had to read a script, and this is great because I actually took improv class back in high school. So I was really prepared for this because I used to do this every single class in my improv class. I had to read a script out loud and act it out. I had to memorize it too. Unfortunately, I couldn't really memorize it in the 2 seconds that they had me read it, so I had to read it straight from the card. Did what I could. What I was taught, I did. I did an ad for an Express jeans, and obviously it was fake, but like, still. And then after that, we had to go over this booklet that they gave me. It has all this information about the owner, the people that got famous from this company, and then some examples of people just all this great stuff that they have me read so that way I can gain some knowledge. And even this paper, like all the things that you have to have in order to be successful in this industry, which is desire, support, knowledge, self-confidence, and communication skills. And you also have to be rated an A, B, or C. If you don't know what that is, A is a professional model or actor with a resume showing their experience in training, professional photos, and great audition techniques. B, someone who has come to us with no professional experience, little or no training, but has a strong desire and a supportive parent to pursue the business. And then C, applicants that we believe are not marketable at this time. You may be called for a future audition, otherwise known as see you later. So, I made a few friends during this audition of mine, and those were the 2 friends that did not make the first cut. I, however, did, and I am totally grateful for that. However, I have an appointment today that will maybe make or break that first cut of mine. So this is the paper that they gave me. It's a congratulations that I made the first cut. A great job on your performance today. Based on your performance, you have been selected as one of the top applicants from today's audition and have officially received a call back. You will be given a specific time to return to our office, which is today at 4:45 p.m. Right now, I believe it's like 1, almost 2. It's like 1:45 or something like that. So, yeah. I am going today. I just thought I'd share this to see if I'd actually be successful or not. And they told me during the audition that if I don't succeed with this company and I give up, I will never make it. So if I don't make it with this company today, which I'll find out today, I am going to continue to look and I'm going to record that so that way you guys can see my journey and see if I'm actually successful. I really want to succeed today, but this decision of theirs is based primarily on what I did yesterday during my audition. So I'm nervous. I hope that I'm good enough. I'm not professional or anything. I have had my picture taken. Remember the article that I posted on my channel? Yes, I'm calling it my channel because my boyfriend's not on it anymore. So from the article that I did at my college, and then I've had some professional pictures taken of me before, like family pictures, and my mom's best friend was a professional photographer, still is, but she took pictures of me, and I can list some on the screen right now. But yeah, I feel as if I've had some experience, but with modeling, you have to know how to pose on demand, and people aren't going to tell you how to pose. You have to think of it. And sometimes models don't have makeup artists, so you have to learn how to do makeup on your own very well. So that is something I will record as well, to record my progress and everything else that goes with it. I'm just trying to find out what I'm good at. I don't know what I'm good at. I thought I was going to be good at teaching. Then I had a job with elementary school and I hated it. And I hated children. That made me not want to have children. I don't want to have children still. And then I'm working with dogs and I don't like it. I mean, I love dogs, don't get me wrong. I just don't like it. And I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. So I hope this goes over well because I feel as if this is a good calling for me. I believe I am able to act if I need to. So yeah, I'm gonna record the whole process and I'll see how I can do. By the way, this is what I look like before anything. Like, this is me starting off trying to get into modeling, and this is what my body looks like. So let me get all situated. Okay. Tigger wants to join. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? So, my support pet. Okay, Tigger, go lay down and be comfortable. Yes, I have an excuse. I am very depressed, and depression is something I've been struggling with for a very long time. And depression pills, if you don't know, make you gain weight. And after I did that and the depression pills didn't work, I got off them and became more depressed as time grew by, and I became really lazy and didn't want to do anything with my life. So, very unfortunate, but very true. So you will see my progress with this. This modeling company wants all shapes and sizes. That's why they didn't ask for my measurements. Excuse you? So, yeah. I just hope I am what they want, and if not, I'll let you know by the end of the day. So, I'll see you then. So I arrived, and I am really, really nervous. I almost had a panic attack on the way here, which is not good because I was the one driving. So there's that. So yeah, I'm walking up to this place, and I'm going to record what happens. So wish me luck with that, and the camera will no longer be facing me. So.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good. Have a seat. Are you excited to be back?
Yes.
What was your favorite part last night?
It's hard to choose because I actually made good friends with people. I think the runway, that was fun.
Okay. So how long have you thought about modeling and acting?
For quite a while. My mom told me and other people that I was told to become a model at a young age. They wanted me to become the Gerber baby, but my mom didn't want to go into fame until I was old enough to decide for myself. So,
Makes sense.
yeah, I finally decided after going into college and just finding different majors weren't right for me, so I have to find something else, and I'm really passionate about this. I have I don't know, I guess the burning sensation of it.
Right.
I know I'm meant to do something.
Or you'll do whatever it takes to get where you want to be.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Was there something specific other than family talking to you that got you deciding that this is what you wanted to do?
In my room, I like to self-express myself by dancing, and I act on my own to improve my self-confidence. That's how I grew to actually look people in the eye when I'm talking to them for a long period of time. I taught myself how to do that, and I feel as if I'm really great at that. I took improv. I was told I did very well, so that's what I'm hoping this is going to be.
Okay. All right. So what is it that you do now?
I work full-time
Okay.
at a doggy district pet resort.
Okay.
It's very different. Yeah, it is very different.
What kinds of things do they do for the dogs there at a resort?
Yeah, it's really cute. We watch the dogs like a doggy daycare, kind of like taking care of children, but
Right.
dogs are way different, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, we take care of the dogs. We house them overnight if needed, and even for months at a time. We even house dogs from Patrick Peterson, the football player. Yeah, there's a few people there that are pretty well known that they leave their dogs there for a long time.
Well, that must be exciting to
Yes.
see
very
people like
exciting.
that. Okay, so what's your schedule like?
Usually for right now I'm in training. I just started the job.
Okay.
Monday, Thursday, Friday. Usually it's gonna be 4 days a week, 10 hours a day. That's my 40 hours. So I only work 4 days a week.
Okay. So what do you have will you have a set schedule once you're done with training, or
Yeah.
and what will your schedule be then?
Unsure of. For right now, I'd have to contact my boss. She just created a new website to look at scheduling.
Okay.
That's new. Before we had to come into the building in order to see our schedule on paper. But now she changed it, so she's getting in the groove of things, so I'll have to talk to her about that.
Okay, I was just curious if you knew like certain days during the week that you for sure would be working, or.
No, I'll talk to her about it a little bit more to know a for sure schedule. I know I'm leaning more towards like in the weekday, kind of as if the kind of schedule I had when I was actually going to school.
Okay.
I like that schedule, so that's kind of what's gonna.
Nice if we could all have the schedule we wanted all the time, right?
Yes, definitely.
All right. Have you ever started something and then once you got to doing it, you decided that you really didn't care for it like you thought you would?
Yes, but then I've learned to appreciate what I go into. Like, I don't go into it and be like, wow, I really don't like it immediately. I go into it and then I experience it fully before deciding, okay, maybe this is something I need to reevaluate. So, yes,
Okay.
I have.
Okay, you have, but it sounds like you've come to the realization that you do have to kind of feel it out and
Yes.
finish everything you start.
Yes.
And then once you're finished, then reevaluate and go from there.
Yes.
Okay, good. Because we wouldn't want to get started with you and then you decide that this really wasn't for you after all.
Right. Yeah, I understand that.
So, okay, so you remember the grading scale, A, B, or C. A, agency ready, B, beginner, C, we're not willing to work with you at this time. Okay.
Right.
How would you grade yourself?
I would say B. I'm a beginner.
Okay.
I have some knowledge. I'm definitely not an A.
Okay.
I can work myself up that way. Have had pictures taken of me professionally. Had a headshot of my college. It was a college paper. I was the one that was mainly what it was about. So, yeah,
Okay.
I did that. Took professional family pictures, like I said, and then my mom's best friend was a photographer. She took pictures of me to advertise her company.
Okay.
So,
Did you ever have to audition for anything though?
no.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about friends and family that are doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It does give somebody an idea of whether they would like to do it or not.
Right.
But you've not been trained to actually go in and go through the audition process and what that entails and
No, I haven't.
how to be your best so that you get the part.
Yeah.
Okay, so the director did grade you a B.
Cool.
So we definitely believe that you have a lot of potential. We just need to get you trained and developed so that then you're ready to go out on those auditions.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
So I'll go through everything with you and then I just need a decision while you're here today. It's a fast decision-making business.
Okay.
Does anybody else need to be part of the decision?
No.
Okay. So we would put you in what's called the TV print program.
Okay.
It is both acting and modeling. So
Okay.
once you're done, both opportunities would then be opened up to you through the agency.
Okay.
It's a 30-week program, and it would be a commitment of once a week for 2 hours.
Okay.
Easy enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now's a good time to get started, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just testing. All right. So
Sooner
this
than
is
later.
this is the curriculum. The session numbers the week. The content is what you're doing during each session. And then over on the right, that's telling you how to come prepared for each class. Some of that you'll get with your books and supplies.
Okay.
So just take a look through the content. I want you to feel like it's a good fit for you.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so would weekday evenings or weekend afternoons be best for you?
Weekend afternoons.
Okay, so write this down, Saturday from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And session one, it won't be this Saturday, it'll be next Saturday, which is November 16th.
Okay.
So this is gonna get you completely ready. All the modeling skills, all the acting skills. We teach the business side of the industry too. It's just as important that you know all of that, okay? And then the knowledge helps with the self-confidence when you're out there.
Yes.
And then it is an automatic representation through the agency if you want to, once you've graduated the program.
Okay.
And so those are the 3 key things that you need to have that solid foundation. The knowledge, the self-confidence, and agency representation.
Okay.
So we'll invest, you'll invest, we'll become a team, and take off, okay?
Okay.
So there's 3 photo shoots. So session 8 will be your headshots. 17 is gonna be your body shots, and then 24 is your fashion shots.
Okay.
We'll pay the photographer, you'll pay for your photo CD.
Okay.
So that's $60 with each photo shoot.
Okay.
It's gonna have all your pictures on it, and you'll be able to do whatever you want to with them because you'll have copyright.
Okay.
So if you want to put them on your social media, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You can take them wherever you want to and get them printed, all the good stuff, okay?
Okay.
Then your investment is for 30 sessions, but then we want you to keep training. So we're going to invest in you for 3 years. You can come as much as you want in a 3-year period.
Okay.
That way, when you start going on those auditions after you've graduated the program, you'll be at your best if you come in here as much as you can.
Yeah.
Come in here and work on perfecting those skills.
Okay.
Because if you're not at your best, how can you expect to be better than everybody else you're auditioning against?
Right.
Right?
Yes. That makes so much sense.
Right.
Okay.
So, and that would be at no extra cost unless it is a photo shoot to update photos, and then it would be the $60 for your photo CD.
Okay.
Now, once you do graduate, you'll come in for an orientation. Like Janet said last night, I oversee the agency. So you'll sit down with me and we'll go over the agency's responsibilities to you, your responsibilities to the agency, and at that point you'll be able to sign your contract then with Model and Talent Management.
Okay.
We're a non-exclusive agency. Any idea what it means?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say no. I don't want to like guess.
That's okay. So what it means is you can sign with as many agents as you want as long as they are also non-exclusive.
Okay.
An exclusive agency would only let you work with them. The people that we bring on to our team, we believe in your potential.
Okay.
And you're training with us, so we know you're trained well. Whether you get the job with MTM or some other agency, your success is still our success.
Right.
And we want you to have those possibilities. There are clients that don't work with any other agencies but me. And I'm sure there are people that only work with other agencies and not me. So that gives you more possibilities of getting out there on things. Okay. How far do you want to go with it?
As far as life will take me.
Okay, so if you're good during the training, the director will recommend you for our National Talent Scout Audition IMTA.
Okay.
Now that is a big convention in LA where you'd be put in front of anywhere from 60 to over 200 agencies from around the world,
Okay.
like Disney and Nickelodeon.
Right.
Funny Faces New York, LA Models, Wilhelmina. Okay, that's just a few. Okay, you get the idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Big plate people will be there, all in one place. If you tried to go to all of them yourself individually, it would cost a fortune to get everywhere.
Yeah.
So we bring them all into one place, and that way you have that opportunity to be in front of all those agencies. And if somebody signs you, then you can get into a bigger market.
Right.
The people on the wall, it's Lakeith Stanfield from Get Out, and Sadie Stanley with Kim Possible. They went to a big convention. All the stars along the walls too. They all went to a big convention like this. That's where they got discovered to move into those bigger markets. So
Okay.
come in, be on time, practice what you learn, give it your all, stay positive. I'm sure you'll get that recommendation.
Okay.
All right. Your investment. It's $2,150, and we take cash or charge.
Okay. Today?
That is our discounted price for paying up front. And I know you said that you just started your job.
Mm-hmm.
Is there somebody that would be willing, like maybe parents or grandparents, to invest in you to get you started?
I could contact my parents
Okay.
and talk to them about it.
Do they know you're here?
My mom does, yeah.
Okay. What'd she think about it?
She was excited. Because she knew eventually that I'd get into it.
You said she was the one that wanted to get you in, but wanted you to make your own decision, right?
Yeah.
So you think she'd be willing to invest in you?
Yes.
Okay.
She definitely would.
Can you get a hold of her on the phone now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can.
If you want me to, I'll step out and give you some privacy.
Okay, yes, please.
Sure. And then just open up the door when you're done, okay?
Okay, sounds great. She said it ranges. She said she can give 500 now, but it would, I guess, decrease because she made it kind of confusing for me, and she kind of got stressed out about the money situation. I would too. But if there's something that I can work out and pay on my own.
Okay, well, I would have to have something today to get you started. Okay, so just so that you know. I do have one, she said 500 a day. I could do 500 a day, and then our monthly package is $615 down and then $425 a month for 4 months. So if we did that, then I could do 500 today, and then the other 115 on the 16th when you come in.
Okay. That
if
sounds
that
good.
works for her.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I would have, which it's a weekly package, so it would be $370 down, and then 30 weekly payments of $70. So we could do, if it would be easier for her to do this one, but she's got 500. I could take 500 and then do. What would that be? Minus 370 is 130. So that would be your first almost 2 payments for your classes. So, or I mean, if we needed to, we could do the 370 down. Then the first 70 would be due on the 16th, which is a week from Saturday. If we'd only do the 370, but if she does the whole 500, then the first week would be paid for already, and 60 of the 70 of the second week would be paid already too.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can give her a call back and relieve her stress.
Can she step out again?
Yeah, if you could.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
So, I didn't record the last part because honestly she was in the room with me, and if I press record right in front of her she'd feel really awkward and ask why I'm recording. So I didn't do that. I called my mom, which I haven't spoke to like really close in a very long time. I'm trying to rekindle my relationship with her, and then all of a sudden I ask her for money and I feel really, really awkward. I don't get paid until Friday, and I'm trying to save up to move out because my boyfriend's brother is abusing his cat, and he's really, really petty, and I hate living with people like that. So I'm trying to afford to move out, and then I'm so caught up in this. I just want to be happy in life. I'm finding something that I really think I will enjoy, and I mean, I called my boyfriend and Andrew, and he said, oh, I wouldn't do that. That seems like a scam. They want money up front, but this money is for a 30-day session, as you heard. It's literally just a class that you take. It's like college. You have to pay tuition in order to go to college. That's the kind of mindset that is. So, I've never asked my mom for money before, and I feel really awkward asking absolutely anyone for money. And hopefully within this business, if I'm good enough, I will pay her back, because my family's petty and they like to say things like, oh, since I paid for that one thing for you, you get to do this thing for me. So, or you owe me, or something like that. I don't know, I'm just feeling not really supported. I mean, my mom's willing to do it. I'm grateful for that. She said she wished she can help me more, but that's it. It's the $370 up front, and then every week that I come in, it's $70. Hopefully I can afford that $70 per week that I come in, which is starting next Saturday. And I signed a contract, so I can't back out. Hopefully this doesn't ruin me and my boyfriend's relationship. Probably should have said no, but I'm so desperate to be happy. So what they want me to do is acting and modeling. And like you said, well, like you heard, not like you said, I would be looked at by a lot of different companies, including Disney and Nickelodeon and stuff like that, but that's not really a promise. It's if you're good enough after the training, which after this amount of money that's being paid, I hope it is. And now I'm in a lot of college debt because I dropped out of college because I thought I'd be happy in a job that I'm in, but I'm not. And now I'm going into this modeling industry that I have to pay weekly payments for, and I don't make enough money in my job. So now in training at my job, I have to ask my boss if there's another company within this company that I can work to make a living. It's really hard to think positively right now. So I'm gonna let this video end, and I will get back to you when I feel comfortable enough to make a video. Which will probably be next Saturday when I start. So, see you then. So, I'm in the parking lot of my work. I was just going to make a video explaining what has happened. The last day that I filmed. So, what ended up happening was that I didn't overreact. I reacted in a way that was human for someone that doesn't make that much money. I make minimum wage, and $2,000 is a scary number when you only make minimum wage and your whole rent is your whole paycheck. So I did end up getting my mother to help me. It is currently the second day after I talked to you, so not the next day after, it's Friday. All of this makes me realize that I'm going to be showing off who I am, well, not necessarily my personality, but my looks a lot more than I usually care about. Which also makes me realize that I need to start paying attention more to my health. And sorry if I'm looking off in the distance. It's because the camera's facing me and I'm tired and I look dead, so I don't want to look at that. Yeah, it's currently 5:30 something. told you I'm tired. It's like 5 something. Let's see. It is 5:36 in the morning, a.m. I work from 6 a.m. and today I work to 6:30, but I might ask my boss if I can work until 7 because I work 3 days a week for training. After I'm done with training, I work 4 days a week now. I work 4 days a week for 40 hours a week. That is what I requested since I have nothing better to do with my time since I quit college, like I told you, the first video. Well, the first part of the video. So to get to the point of all of this, I struggled really, really hard to get up this morning. I contemplated so hard to call out just because of the fact that I didn't want to get up. Which sucks because if I do that, I will lose my job. Not necessarily one time if I call out just because I want to sleep more. Eventually my boss will know what I'm doing, and that's gonna really suck. I gotta turn on my car so I can keep track of time. Okay, so it's 5:37. Anyway, this video is to signify something. Well, this part of the video, because I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I plan on making a schedule of every single day and what I will be doing. Obviously, this modeling company chooses all sizes of the human body, and they're not just looking for skinny white girls, pretty much, like supermodels. The supermodels are very, very skinny. That's all I'm gonna say about that because I don't know much, and I'm not gonna say I do. However, I'm not healthy, like at all. I mean, you could probably tell. And I'm not really ashamed to really tell you that, because if I was, I wouldn't be telling you. However, the more unhealthy I am, the more unhealthy my lifestyle is. And it just makes me more depressed. And I guess for some reason I've come to terms with it, which is also not good. So what I plan on doing is making a list, like I told you, of things that I can do to wake up early every day, even if I have the choice to sleep in if I have that day off, and doing some meditations if I can. And then what I need to work on actually is my health, like my physical and obviously mental health. I have a lot of problems with me, and it's kind of common that I found out in my generation. I have severe depression and anxiety. My anxiety is so bad that I get bone inflammation in my ribcage underneath one boob, which is this boob. And you probably already know that because you watch. Well, hopefully you watched my stories about college, where I explained to you my journey. What fun. Didn't last very long. Other than that, I need to go to the chiropractor, and I have a lot of back issues. My neck, my upper shoulders. I mean, I'm pretty sure I have scoliosis, so I need to see if that's something I need to worry about. and I can't be lazy with it. That's the only reason I haven't made any of these things, is because I'm so lazy and I just have no drive for it. And I feel as if doing all of this will better myself. And in the morning, whenever I go to work or not work, I want to have a good breakfast, because I skip breakfast every day. And I want it to be something good, like oatmeal. I mean, I hate oatmeal, but like something like oatmeal. So I want to do that. Obviously, I can't really start right now. I mean, I just got paid today. I was waiting for today to make this video so that way I'd have the money to say that I can do this. I definitely have the time. I've always had the time to make doctor's appointments and call around to help me with my physical health. I just chose not to. And now is the time I need to start focusing on it, because I will be in the spotlight a lot more, and I want to feel confident in myself, and right now I don't. I mean, I do somewhat, but I don't, and I want to, so that's gotta change. Other than that, I need to start exercising. My doctor did recommend me, when I did see him, to exercise, because I have heart palpitations due to my anxiety. And every time I come into my doctor, they think I'm having a heart attack, so they have to patch me up with that heart rating thing. I'm not really sure what that's called. Let me know though. And they prove that I'm not having a heart attack, but my heart rate's so high, even when I'm not nervous, that it's worrisome. And I've taken anxiety pills before, and I've taken ones that don't work. And at that point, I was so self-convinced that if these anxiety pills don't work, none of them will. I have to get it into my head that if these anxiety pills don't work, doesn't mean all of them will not work as well. So that goes with depression meds, and then I need to start taking birth control. And birth control isn't, well, I've taken birth control before, and I have all the pills. I signed up for this pill club where I get pills mailed to me every month. It's not just for sex, and I'm sorry if this video turned into something you didn't want to hear, but this is things that I'm struggling with, so you can hear it. It's not just for sex. It's for my pain when it comes to periods and acne, because acne is something I struggle with. Although I don't have much of it, it's still there, and it's something that's going to be in pictures, and that's another thing I need to worry about, is my acne. Also, if you don't know, I have varicose veins. I haven't been pregnant. I have gained weight around my and upper thighs, and that was a result of varicose veins, and they're everywhere you don't want them to be. Now, my boyfriend, Andrew, told me that it doesn't really matter, you can cover it with makeup. Even if there's a beauty team there, they're really, really hard to cover up because they're so noticeable and very pigmented, and they hurt a lot. If you touch certain ones, they hurt. So I need to talk to a doctor about that when I go in for an appointment. I'm literally just gonna go in with a list, because there's things that I have wrong with me that I didn't even list to you, and when that time comes, we'll talk about it. But right now, it's 5:45 in the morning, and I don't really feel like talking more about all my problems. So what I am, though, is gonna get out of the car at about 5:55, because I start at 6, and go in there and be happy to be at work, because this is where I'm getting paid, and getting paid money is always a good thing, so that way I can move out. So yeah, my mom made a down payment of $500 for this modeling industry, and my grandmother, whom did promise me a trip for graduating high school, is going to pay for the rest as an exchange for me doing a trip. So no more Disney, which is okay. I just hope this is worth it. I mean, I'm not like thinking I'm gonna make it big. I'm here for the journey of this training, is what they're calling it. So I won't be listing this place's identity. I don't feel like getting in any lawsuits, so you won't be hearing about any of it. And please don't waste your time trying to find this place, because if it's that good and I make it, I'll tell you that that's not gonna be for a long time. A long time. Yeah. So I just thought I'd make a video about that and me improving my health, so that way I can improve my life. And it's something I needed to do without being in a modeling industry, but I decided to do it now because I'll be in a lot more pictures, and a lot more eyes are going to be on me, and I want to feel confident in myself. And some people are confident in their bodies even though they don't have they have the pudges like me. They have the fat thighs, and that is amazing, and I applaud you on that. However, I don't feel confident in that. I mean, my thighs I feel very confident about, but my pudge I don't. Although it is very small compared to other girls. I don't feel confident in the way it looks and how I look with it, and the way I sit with it. I mean, yeah. So right now my goal for starting this upcoming week on Sunday, not tomorrow, which is Saturday, on Sunday, so that way Saturday I can prepare for everything that I would need, is to start this routine of mine. Weekends are gonna be different though, because that's time I get to spend with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend likes to sleep in, and if I can, I'll sleep in with him, so that way we spend more time together, and I feel as if that's a healthy relationship. So weekdays are gonna be the things that are different, but weekends are no exception to my health. So I'm gonna let you go. I know it's been a long part of the video. I don't mean it to be that way. Hopefully every other parts of this whole video are small and not large like this one, but who knows? This might be parts in videos, so it all depends on what I want to do at the very end of filming all these parts. So I will be filming my progress, and also that I want to fix that. Anyway, I'm tired. If I don't stop the video now, I will keep on rambling on. So I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. It's Monday, November 11th. This is the start to the week of my healthy lifestyle. Yeah. So, this morning, or last night actually, I started yesterday afternoon. We'll go with that. Yesterday afternoon, I woke up I woke up yesterday afternoon, and when I did, I made myself some brunch with strawberries, an orange, a bagel, some eggs, and some hash brown patties. 2 hash brown patties. Yeah, not the healthiest. I mean, the fruit's healthy. Eggs are healthy, but the bagel and hash brown patties are not. Anyway, I did that, and I did a glass of milk with it, with inside a protein, it's not a shake, it's a powder that helps with hair and nail growth and strength, immune system and digestive system support, and just helps you not get sick as often, I guess. Just more strength, body strength. So I'm doing that. This morning I filled all of this. This is 64 ounces of water, which I did with that powder. So 8 tablespoons of that powder is inside this, as well as some, the half lemonade, half tea mixture powder I put in here, so that way I don't just taste that powder, because it just doesn't taste good with just water. It has a taste to it, and it's not great. Anyway, got ready this morning. I actually washed my face. I don't do that. I don't wash my face, but I did do that, and it felt great. And I brushed my teeth this morning, and I know this is gonna sound so disgusting, but I don't usually brush my teeth that much, like at all. And that sounds so nasty, but that's just what depression does to you. It makes you just be so lazy you don't want to do anything, and that is me. Hello, that's my TED Talk. Anyway, this morning I brushed my teeth and I flossed. Don't do that either. And then I did mouthwash, which I am so proud of myself for doing all of that this morning. Even though I did that before eating, it's still like it counts. I usually eat breakfast at work because I get in such a rush. So drew on some eyebrows that it works. It's fine. Yeah, because a few days ago I shaved off half my eyebrows. Don't know why I did that. Probably just because of depression itself. But yeah, shaved off half my eyebrows, and now I have to draw them on every day. So there's that. And yeah, so my lunch today is I got a sandwich that I made last night. Has some salami and some turkey and a little bit of mayonnaise. And then I have an orange to help keep me not sick, because there's some sickness is going around work right now and I don't want it. And I have a little tiny bag of Doritos. And I broke down because me and my sad self really was craving Takis, and I found these blue Takis. So yeah. And also, I haven't done any meditation or exercise today, but I do plan on doing it tonight. I don't have any work tomorrow, so I will film that later when I get home. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I got brand new boots for work that were $200. If that doesn't show how dedicated I am to this job, I don't know what will show that, to be honest. Came with good wool socks that are very comfortable, not as bad as you might think, because I do live in Arizona, so that is it's a very hot state. And I'm trying to think of everything else. I mean, I didn't have a chance to brush my hair because, for one, I couldn't find my brush absolutely anywhere, and I think it's in this car somewhere, but I just don't know where. So I didn't get to brush my hair. I did put my hair up in a ponytail, but I have to, just because I'm at this job and it doesn't make any sense to have my hair down when I'm working with dogs. Trust me, it's not good. I do need to work on a few things. Posture is a humongous thing that just hurts me all the time. It hurts my upper shoulders, my middle back, my lower back not as much, but like towards the upper side of my back just hurts so much. I definitely need to work on posture because, well, this might be TMI, but when I'm using the pooper scooper at work, I hunch my shoulders like this and hunch my back, which when I straighten out after I'm done really hurts. So that's another thing, just need to work on that because that's very important for this modeling thing. And I would need to contact a chiropractor for that, which I haven't done and I keep on forgetting to do. So today I'm gonna make a note to go to the chiropractor and get my back all checked up. Anyway, I changed the day from Saturdays to Tuesdays. So tomorrow I go to the modeling thing from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and they want me to wear heels. I didn't record the phone call because I wasn't expecting it, but when I requested to change the day from Saturdays to Tuesdays, because if I wanted to take a vacation of a weekend off, I can't take a day off of this. I paid for it. It's kind of like college. You can't miss a day. And it's not even like college, because if you get along with your professor in actual college, they would let you miss the day. But for this, you cannot miss a day. So I decided to do Tuesdays. They want me to wear heels. They requested I wear heels. Oh, by the way, with the phone call, I keep on getting sidetracked because I had squirrel. Anyway, this phone call went on like really... trying to word this in a way where it makes sense. The phone call wasn't great. This lady that I was talking to, which was the same lady I did talk to from that office meeting that told me that they wanted me, she said that I requested Saturday to be changed to another day during the week, and her response was, "Why?" And I said, well, I found out that Saturday's not going to work for me. And she said, why? What happened? Like, what's wrong? I'm just like, it just won't work out, and I need another day, like a different day during the week. She said, okay, well, I don't know if I have anything, but in the middle of the week, I think I can do like Tuesday from 6 to 8, but that would be starting up, which is this Tuesday. She called me on Saturday. And she's like, can you do Tuesday? I'm like, yeah, I can do Tuesday, that's fine. She said, are you sure? I mean, I know it's like very last minute. I'm like, yeah, I can do it. And she said, okay, well, I'll see you there. Also, I want you to wear heels, it's required. And I want you to dress to impress. I don't have a pair of heels. I have wedges. And I have wedges for a good reason. They're more comfortable than heels. Heels suck. They hurt. And that's pretty much what the phone call was. Yeah, I'm gonna go before I talk your ear off. And I'm gonna eat. So I will see you tonight when I do my meditation and exercise. And this is just an like overall intro to what I will be doing for days at a time to get ready. And well, not get ready, but like prepare myself for a healthy lifestyle. So yeah, I'll see you tonight. So it's the morning of the next day. Yeah, didn't meditate, didn't exercise, and now I'm eating donuts. I failed. But today is Tuesday. Feels as if I should prove this. I'll prove it some other time. Yeah. It is currently 10:55. I woke up not too long ago. And this is my morning so far as me waking up. I stayed up until like 2 o'clock in the morning watching the Mockingjay Hunger Games movies, which by the way is my favorite movies of all time. Didn't get to finish the last one, so yeah. And when I ate dinner last night, which was breakfast for dinner, I ate eggs, 2 hash browns, 2 strawberries, and what else did I eat? Oh, and I had avocado toast with half an avocado, because I love avocado. It's the best for you. So yeah, I did that last night, and after I ate that, I crashed. I just fell asleep because I was so tired from work. So, I guess my meditation and exercise was sleep that time. But I didn't sleep. Well, I slept for like 5 minutes, and then I opened my phone to watch those movies, and then I slept at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So now I'm up. And I'm eating my donuts, and today I need to get heels, so I'm just going to go get heels and I'll show you the heels. And I need to practice walking in them in my kitchen because it's the only place where we have tile. Everywhere else we have carpet, and carpet's easier to walk on with heels than it is for tile. And I know runways don't have tile or carpet, but tile is really hard to walk on. The last time I wore actual heels, I fell. I tripped and fell like in the cartoons where legs go above the head. Yeah, I did that, and it was at a restaurant, a really nice one. That's why I was wearing heels. I got rid of my heels right after that because I was so embarrassed. And now I have to get new ones. And also I have to dress to impress. So this isn't until 6 p.m. tonight, but I need to do this quick so I have time to practice. Yes, look at my eyebrows. They're half done. Well, they're not done, but like I shaved half of them off. So yeah. Look at me in my one shirt from my boyfriend, just sitting in bed with my cat, chilling. So I'll see you later when I get my heels. So I got my heels. This is what they look like. Goodwill. $8. So I'm winning. They're good. They hurt a lot. Okay, that's what I'm wearing. It's the best that I have. So now I'm gonna curl my hair. I'm gonna show you what I do. Now we so it is dry now. I did end up trying to curl my hair with socks, and it didn't work. My hair doesn't hold to curl very well. So I'm also gonna put a little bit It's short. I think it looks good. So, there we are. I think that's it. No, I did mascara. And I did my eyebrows. And then I showed you my heels. So I guess the next time you're gonna see me is when I'm in the car. There. I don't know if I'll be able to record anything, but You'll see as it go. So, see you then. This is my running 100 miles per hour. I'm so indecisive, and I'm not really liking how this looks. I mean, you could totally see my pudges, but that's probably just me. I'm probably the only one that sees that. However, have my heels. Ew. I'm not really feeling that confident with just the blue dress and heels. I mean, my boyfriend thinks I look fan-freaking-tastic. However, I don't. So here we go. Let's try outfit number 1. So this is outfit number... what is it? Well, 2, because I already did it. Well, I already did 1, but I think I'm actually gonna go with this. So I'm gonna need looks cute. I'm gonna need to lose these. Which is fine, I could just shove them in the shirt. My bra is stable enough to stay. I'm not really liking the bottoms. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna shove some shorts on. Be right back. So I forgot I had this dress. That's a dress. And then I have this jacket. However, here we go. Yeah. My arm's being strangled. So that's not gonna work. Although it is cute. I fit very well into this part, but my arms are struggling. So I am so stuck right now. Oh, by the way, that's my clothes tornado. Yes, I tried on so many other outfits before this one, and none of them, I just seem not confident in myself. And my stomach hurts. Am I nervous? Of course I am nervous. Why should I be nervous? I paid for this. Well, I didn't pay for it. I'm going to be paying for the rest of it, though. Okay. Up here. Okay, so I'm here. I changed my outfit yet again. But it's a dress. It's like kind of fancy. I'm kind of worried that I overdressed, but we'll find out when I'm done. So I got my heels over here. You thought I was gonna drive with them? Honey, you thought wrong. So here they are. Here they are. I'm just checking to make sure no one's like watching me and thinking I'm freaking weird. So I'm gonna put them on now. I have sandals on. Yeah. I'm really nervous. I sweat a lot when I'm nervous. Like my hands sweat a lot. I have a problem. So I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna... Okay, I'll be right back. So I'm walking, trying to do it at an angle where people won't think I'm like crazy. I am so worried about tripping and falling on this runway. I mean, so far so good. Oh, dropping my stuff. Looking in the window's reflection, I look overdressed, and you know what, I just gotta rock it. I'm already here. It took me about 35 minutes to get here, and my fuel light came on. Here. No, I know where I'm going. Think so. Thank you. So I'm back home. I didn't film because I had to get gas. I was on my last bar. And, I wanted to drive safe. Didn't want to film while I was driving like I did, in the last video that I did about, my college journey. I feel like it's a distraction and I should keep my eyes on the road and not be like all the other teenagers, so yeah, did that. Get down. Get down. Shh. Thank you. So how today went was fan-freaking-tastic. The instructor was an actual model that traveled around the globe pretty much, and her first shoot was Prada, and she shot for Gucci, modeled for Gucci, Prada, and a ton of other places. So that was fun. It was really cool to meet her, and she showed us how to walk on the runway, which I'll probably show you how she told us to. I'll do that tomorrow because that involves wearing my heels, and I found out I have to wear my heels every single time I go to class. Yeah, so that's fun. I really have to get used to my heels because today I lasted only about an hour and a half in those heels. They hurt so much, and usually when that happens I have the restless leg syndrome at night, and I can't sleep. So even pain pills aren't strong enough to help me with that. I did take CBD oil before. Let me explain that. CBD oil does not get you high. Weed does. CBD is having all the benefits of weed without getting high or smoking it. It's just oil that helps with my anxiety, and my doctor actually recommended that to me. So if you're struggling with anxiety, CBD oil works really well. I took it and I had less stress, and I actually socialized with people, which I don't do. I was not as shy, and I guess worked it. I did what I could, and yeah. So here are today's first pictures of the first day, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello. So this is an update. This is the Friday. This is November 15th, a Friday. This is the first week of the 30 weeks that I'm doing. So far, I don't want to lie and say it's been all great. It hasn't at all. I mean, to be fair with myself, I did do well on Monday. I did have Doritos and Takis, which today you're gonna see what I'm eating, and it's not gonna be great. But I'll explain. Tuesday was the day. I got all ready that day. I ate pretty well, I think. Wednesday I slept in half the day. That's what I usually do when I have the day off. Because if I have a day off and my boyfriend's not there, I feel like a lazy piece of stuff. Because I don't know who's gonna be watching this. And Thursday, I was supposed to work. Monday, Thursday, Friday, I was supposed to work. Thursday, I couldn't work because Wednesday night, I had this overwhelming sensation of my heart hurting. Not heartburn. I've had heartburn. Have my fair share of heartburn. And I've been having heartburn since 7th grade. And it's very intense and severe. I got diagnosed for that. This wasn't heartburn. This was my heart hurting. My actual heart was hurting. And it got so bad, at 2 a.m. I woke up and I couldn't lift my chest up. That's how intense the pain got for me. So I had to contact my boss saying that I couldn't come in because I was in so much pain. I ended up sleeping in Thursday for half a day because I hurt so much. My boyfriend gave me pain pills to take. He gave me the whole container and some Tums. I didn't take them. I thought I can sleep it off. I didn't take them the first half of the day, and then when I woke up and realized that the pain was still there, I ended up taking them. So okay. And yeah, today's Friday. I'm feeling a lot better. It's hard for me to wear bras because of my bone inflammation right underneath my boob, so to speak. My rib cage is always swelling, like the skin on top of it. I can see it swelling all the time. Bones, it hurts. It hurts right now. I mean, I can never get over that, and I've tried taking bone inflammation pills and they just don't work. So I'm thinking it's just the way that I'm living my life. I'm unhealthy and I just need to overcome that. So far, not good. But that's what this journey and this whole video is gonna be about. Me doing everything that I can to be healthy. So anyway, I did tell my boss that I wasn't coming in, but I texted her a bunch of other things too, and she never responded back to me. Yesterday, when I said I couldn't come in, she never replied back. But I know that she read it because the thing that I texted her before that was I want to keep the same schedule so that way she won't schedule me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, because Tuesdays at night, that's when the modeling thing is, and it gets so late that when I work at 6 o'clock in the morning the next day, I will be not really energized because I have a hard time sleeping. So I wanted to take Tuesday and Wednesday as a request off until I'm done with this modeling thing. She never replied back, but on my schedule it says those 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, are always going to be a request off. But she's always very prompt when it comes to texting me. The only thing that I'm not really happy about is that she scheduled me on a weekend, but what more can you expect for a minimum wage job that's meant for teenagers, pretty much. Yeah. So my lunch today is McDonald's, the 2 cheeseburger meal, and of course I got Takis because I packed a lunch today and I can't eat it because I left it in the car and it's been hot all day, and I opened it and it's all slimy, like actual slime. So that wasn't very appetizing to me, so I'm not eating that. Instead, I'm eating a McDonald's meal and some Takis. By the way, the blue ones suck, don't eat them. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty much the update. I don't want to keep you much longer. I'm gonna chill out in my car. This is my break on Friday. It's 11:51 currently, and I have 3-hour breaks in between shifts. So yeah, 10 hours a day. Currently not working 40 hours a week like I want to. I just got out of training though. Well, this is my last day of training. Next week will be my first official week out of training. So yeah. I'll see you next time. Hello. It is the day after when I last filmed, so today is Friday, November 16th. And I am coming here. Oh, it's hot in here. I need to pee too. So this is gonna be a quick little update. I went shopping for makeup because that was one of the requirements for this modeling thing, and I didn't really have much. I mean, I had makeup palette. I mean, you would know if you watch my videos, and if you don't, you should. Anyway, coming in with a haul, I have, I went to Ross. No, not Ross. Wrong. I went to TJ Maxx. They have a lot of makeup for really good pricing, and ironically, across the street was Ulta, and their prices are, well, the original prices of all makeup stuff. I'm locking the door because I'm right by a Dollar General, and there's a lot of people that don't have jobs. So, here's my haul. So this is makeup brush cleaner. It was $4 for this entire thing, which is gonna last me a very long time, because you all know how dirty my brushes get. And then I have enhancing brow pomade. This is kind of dark, but I always make my brows dark. This is around the color that I make them because of my roots being so dark. So that's why. And I have concealer by CoverGirl. It's a little light, so I'm hoping that's not a bad thing. I can't return it if it is, so. Oh, and that was, how much was that? $3, and the pomade was $3, $2.99 to be, like, on the dot, I guess. This is Revlon Color Stay 24-hour normal / dry skin, which I am oily skin, so yeah. This is matte finish foundation, and that was $4, $3.99. This is Super CC Color Correction and Care Powder. Color corrects pigments and anti-aging. So I needed translucent powder. Then I got a whole nude palette because I need nude colors and I just have a lot of shiny colors. So this whole palette was $7. Let's see what else I got. I got this Gotta Glow lip tint by e.l.f. Perfect Pink. Unique lip tint reacts to the chemistry of your lips to deliver a personalized shade of pink, enhancing the natural color of your lips. And that's $2.99. Then I got, okay, cool, what's in there? Liquid eyeliner, which was required. I only found black, I couldn't find brown. Brown was also required. This is $2.99. It's double-sided, one is pointed and one is flat, like that. And then I have eyelash curler. See if that does anything. I also have Aftercare for face and body extra smooth lotion with vitamin E and collagen for moisturized smooth skin by Sally Hansen, and this was $3, $2.99. Now I have lip exfoliator Mint Maniac by e.l.f. and this was $2.99. And I believe that is everything that I have gotten. And the reason I went to do this, because I don't get paid until next week. My mom gave me a $100 bill today because I met with her. And being the lovely, wonderful mother that she is, she helps me out the most out of anyone in my family. So 100% props to her for doing this for me. Also, I went to the Dollar Tree. Dollar General. And I decided to try and do nails. So what I'm doing, which I looked on YouTube for this video, which I'll try to remember to link it down below. This video is going to be so long that I probably won't remember that. But if you're curious, there's videos like these all the time. What is happening? There's stuff happening in front. So I got portable manicure system. This was $6. This Mega Hold pink nail glue by Kiss. This was $1.50. Acrylic kit Professional by Kiss. This was also $6. Each of these gel nail polishes were $2 each. This is this was called Asteroid. It's just LA Colors. This is just a nude color. I thought it was a good balance, and this is just gel clear. All of this from the Dollar Tree or Dollar General was $28.82. And then my finished, my receipt for this, TJ Maxx was $48.52. And let's see how much I have left. 6, 27, 28, 29. And I still have $29 left. So, I hope all this makeup turns out good. I'm hoping so. And what I'm gonna do, okay, so now that I'm all done showing you everything, which I feel like I shouldn't have, just because it feels like I'm bragging. I'm really not. Those are all really still good deals. I didn't buy anything too expensive. All of them were, each item was less than $10 each, which is really good for makeup. Makeup is very hard to come by cheap. For good quality anyway. So yeah. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. Maybe later on I'll try some makeup looks to practice before I go in on Tuesday. The $29, did I say 29? Sure, I did. The $29 I have left, I'm gonna buy a outfit for next Tuesday, just one, until I get paid for any other outfits I might want or need. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to show you. Like I said, it's a short video, short update, I mean. So yeah, I'll talk to you next time. So it is Sunday, November 17th. I believe it's the 17th. Yes, it is. I work today. Yay me. Sunday, I just got lunch and I wanted to update on what I'm eating, so I just got Jimmy John's sandwich, and I got their chips, salt and vinegar, and then I got Powerade, their blue Powerade, and that's my lunch for today. It's not necessarily the healthiest thing that I could be eating. I forgot to bring lunch today, so I kind of stayed up too late last night to make anything, so yeah. And this morning I was in a rush, forgot food, so I had cash on me, so yeah, I got some lunch for me to eat. That's pretty much what I want to update you on, other than the fact that when I'm at work, I do this new routine where in the afternoon, on my afternoon shift, I do some exercises. I do some wall push-ups. I do 100 of those, and then I do like arms straight with the circles. I don't know, I'll find out what that's called and I'll put it on the screen. I did those 100 forward and 100 backwards, and in between the wall push-ups and doing those, I did arm stretches for 100 seconds each. Just arm stretches like this on each side and then up on each side. And then I ran around with the dogs for 100 steps. I did do a wall sit for 100 seconds, but it didn't really go that successful because dogs kept on running underneath me and jumping up on me, so it didn't really work out, but yeah. The next day I was really sore, which I did the right stretches to be doing that kind of stuff, so I was only sore because I was exercising, which is really good. Today I didn't do much. I didn't have time to do much because Sundays and weekdays we have different schedules and I couldn't necessarily exercise like I did during the weekday. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I won't keep you much longer, so I will see you the next time I update you, which hopefully will be, well, tomorrow for lunch, and then Tuesday, the second day of my model training. Yeah. So I'll see you then. Hello, it is currently Tuesday. I didn't film yesterday, Monday. Today is November 19th. Obviously, so yesterday was the 18th. Sorry, the camera's shaking, my hand's shaking. Today is the day for the second modeling thing. Tigger was joining me and then he realized I'm taking a video and left. That's that. He's actually playing around in the room right now. Anyway, today I'm actually gonna actually try doing my nails with the stuff that I got, and as well with the makeup. I'm gonna try something. I just washed my face. I put the oil on because I can't find my baby lotion yet. Still looking. No progress. What? Tic-tacs, what? I haven't brushed my hair yet. It's not really good for your hair to brush it while it's wet. So I'm gonna wait until it's dry, and then I'm gonna braid it, and I'm gonna leave it in until I leave. Hopefully it dries all the way through. I'm letting it kind of like dry a little bit now, so that way it's not wet by the time I'm there. I want my hair to be wavy. I'm trying to not curl my hair with an actual iron anymore. Just until my hair gets long enough that I like it that long. I don't know. So yeah, heatless waves is what I'm gonna be doing from now on. Let me out. Let me let him out, and then I will get started. So I cleaned out my box. It's definitely not like clean, but I cleaned it out from all the stuff, and I threw away all the stuff that didn't look good. I'm keeping this just because it still has color in it, and yes, it's dirty. It's really dirty. Still has a lot of color in it. It's not something I'd be using for the modeling thing. It's something I would only use at home because I got a palette especially for the modeling thing because they required something different. These, except for the bobby pins, those could be put away. These are the things I'm going to be using for my nails. I have these face paints, which I obviously won't be putting in with the modeling stuff. Same with glue for eyebrows for SFX makeup. Nail polish I won't be putting in there because I'm not going to paint my nails there. This I actually am going to put in there as liquid illuminator. It's basically highlighter. That's going to go in there. One of these, I got a pack full of these. I'm just going to put, this is eyebrow, it's an eyebrow razor. Yeah, so that's going to go in there. And then I'm going to save these for next time. So I have two mascaras. This one doesn't really work very well, so I'm gonna just put it with that one, and this is the one that I use often and it works awesome, so I'm gonna put it with that. This, it doesn't work very well, so I'm just gonna put it with that because I already bought stuff for that. Tweezers, this is gonna go with that, and then there. I also have makeup sponges I just washed because they're looking a little weird, and same with my beauty blender. They're still a little damp. I'm still waiting for them to completely dry, So, yeah. These are almost dry. This one's gonna take a bit longer. I mean, I tried. It's hard with this one because it's so thick. It's gonna take a while to dry for sure. But yeah, that is all. Of course, these are stained from everything that I've used it for. Who knows what, but yeah. Let's get that here. But yeah, these sponges and the makeup beauty blender is gonna stay in there. These are actually brushes that they gave me. Let me open it. And they gave me all these brushes. So super cool. Yeah. So I threw away a lot of my brushes. Actually, I threw away all of them just because they're very bad quality. I don't have the money for good quality brushes. Plus, I knew I already got these brushes, so I didn't get any from TJ Maxx. Quit, please. Thanks. So, we are gonna go through the makeup bag together and assemble this. So I'm gonna turn the camera. So here's the brow pomade, the lipstick, the lip exfoliator, so it says concealer, foundation, the after lotion, eyelash curler, CC formula, and then the bronzer, and the makeup brushes, the illuminator, mascara, and the palette's gonna have to fit on top, which I hope it does. So it's gonna go like this, and I'm gonna close it like so. So that's that. It has all the makeup that I need in it. So the rest is just like trash. So let's move on to doing the nails. We'll start right now. Let me switch the camera around. I have to clip my nails and then drill them. Yep. So that's gonna happen. here are my nails. They're not like, this one sucks, okay, and I effed it up real bad. I cut it too short and then it got all like weird shape, but these two are fine. This one's like, it's okay. This one's good. Let me switch hands. These are different shaped. Yes, they have like nail polish on them on the sides. It is currently 4:30. I started doing this at 10 a.m. 4:30 p.m. it is right now. I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. So nail polish on the side on the skin comes off as I wash my hands. So that's gonna take its place there. They're still kind of drying, like the gel like glossy top coat is still drying. I know I said I was gonna do an update when I was done with one hand, but I'm just like, wow, why would I do that if I'm gonna just do the other hand too? So here we go. Done with hands. Now it's time for makeup. I'm really scared because I don't use foundation for a reason. It makes my skin feel very cakey and gross. Let's see what a little tiny bit. We're gonna do a tiny bit. Okay, so we're just gonna skip this because honestly I don't want foundation. It's only for a requirement for the class. So we're just gonna put that to the side. I am also gonna use this palette for my, wait, no, I can't use it. I have the pomade. I keep on forgetting I have the pomade instead of an eyeshadow palette, because that's what I use. Please don't ruin these. I walked really hard. I don't think they'll fully dry until tomorrow, which is gonna suck, but it's gonna be okay. This I'm definitely gonna need my mirror for. Let me get my hair out. Those brows are awful. Let's see how this looks. I really hope I don't mess these nails up. I freaking swear, you guys. I tried so hard. I think I should. Okay, so I finished my hair. I put it up in a little pony up there. And then this is what I'm wearing. It's very pretty. I got it from Goodwill, by the way. It's only, I went on a day where all tags were 50% off. So it was like $2. Pretty, but yeah, that's what it's looking like. Can't really show you that. Nope. My phone's attached to my charging. But I'll show you a picture after. So yeah, I'll see you when we get there. So I'm gonna read this to you as if I'm reading it in class. So I need to put the camera down. So this is my monologue. I wanted those moments, few and far between as they were. I wanted whatever time and affection you can give me, no matter what it cost me. It felt like you found comfort in me. And maybe I wasn't your first choice, you know? But I was glad that I was somewhere on that list. Let it happen again and again, more times than I can even count. You wanted to keep things casual. You wanted to keep me at arm's length. You leaned on me. I cared about you so much. I can't explain it, but I've seen the best and worst of you. And I love you. I love the way you can tell me what I'm thinking. I love the way you tell a story, drawing me in. I love you for all the times you convinced me with a stupid joke, or even just a look. To stop taking myself so seriously and just enjoy my life. Nothing could ever make me regret the way I feel about you. What I feel for you isn't a negative thing. It makes me better. It makes my life better. That's what I've been trying to say. That love is never wrong. Even when it grows in the worst conditions with no encouragement. End scene. So there's my monologue. It's my dramatic monologue. I'm supposed to get a dramatic one and a comedic one. This is my commercial. This commercial is for female/male middle-aged. Now I'm 20 years of age. That's not technically middle-aged. I'm pretty young. But I don't think it really matters. I think we're supposed to go in it because she did mention with commercials, like you're supposed to feel what the person is, like who they are. By the way, I lost 2 of my nails trying to exercise. I hate them, by the way. They suck. I'd rather just paint my nails. So yeah, without further ado, let's just find out how to do this. There's actually one word in here I don't know how to say, so bear with me, please. It's finally here. The cat's meow tour has purred its way up to Marsh's Cove. We've got Abyssinians, British Shorthairs, Burmese, Chantilly kittens, Cornish rexes, some splendid Egyptian Maoris, Japanese bobtails, Maine Coon cats, and many, many more. Did I mention our Russian blues, Persians, ragdolls, and pixie bobs? You won't want to miss this fine array of felines. Here's your personal invitation to join us at the Bloomers Fairgrounds for an all-day event. From 8 to 6 on Saturday, November 12th. The Cat's Meow Tour at Bloomers Fairgrounds for one day only. Meow. I don't know why I used my hand so much in that, but I felt like there needed to have some emphasis. That was the only way I could emphasize that it was needed. Yeah, obviously I got some cat breeds wrong, and I know I did because I struggled saying them. Maine Coon, I know how to say that. Abyssinians, I don't think that's right, but that is. British Shorthairs, yes. Burmese, yes. Chantilly kittens, yes. Cornish Rexes, yes. Egyptian Mauis? No, I don't know. That's Maus. No. Japanese bobtails, yes. Russian blues, Persians, ragdolls, and pixie bobs, yes. See, that's fine. When I mess up is something I have to work on, because when I do mess up, I need to like continue and act as if that was meant to happen. Which, that's gonna be hard for me. I need to work on that. But yeah, that's my commercial and my dramatic monologue. Later on, I will have to memorize that. So yeah, that's what happened on Tuesday, and I did take pictures of Tuesday night, and I'll put the pictures at the end of this update. Yeah, I don't know if I said this, but it's Tuesday. I think it's the 20th of November. I'm not really sure. I wanted to give this update because, for one, I forgot to do it on Tuesday and Wednesday, because I meant to do it on Wednesday, but then I got overwhelmed with a bunch of other stuff. And then yesterday in the morning, I just was really, really concentrated on making cinnamon rolls, and I'll post a picture of what happened there. Fun. Anyway, yesterday, well, actually, it said it in itself. I tried making cinnamon rolls, not healthy. For lunch, I don't think I had any lunch. To be honest, I didn't have any breakfast. I mean, actually, I had a bagel, but I put cinnamon and sugar in the cream cheese. And what else? I had chicken Alfredo. Also not healthy. The only healthy thing in there is chicken. And for dinner, I had a hamburger with no sides. And I had a bite of my cinnamon roll and kind of like tossed it because it tasted so bad. Because that's my cooking for you. My boyfriend could agree. Today I haven't eaten anything. I took a shower. And I brushed my teeth. Didn't floss because I ran out of floss. Mouthwash. I did lotion, shaved, washed myself. Giving you updates, even if it is TMI, it really helps me as a diary to keep up with myself. There are some days that I see myself going back to my old habits and me being kind of ashamed of myself because I'm trying decently hard. I'm not saying I'm trying the absolute hardest that I could right now, because I'm not. I know I'm not. But for right now, it's gonna be a struggle for me because I just started, so cut me some slack. And yeah, I did 25 sit-ups today, although you might think that's not a lot. It hurt, and my stomach was not very happy with me. And I do those like little exercises at work 3 days a week. This week I worked Sunday, Monday, and then I'm working Saturday, and I'm working Sunday, Monday again next week. So I have like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. Today's Thursday, so I only have one more day off. So yeah, I really like my days off, and I get to be really lazy, and I guess I really like that, but I get too lazy, I guess, and I don't really do anything productive. So, and I just want to tell you that I just don't like my job. I wake up and I really do not want to go to my work. I don't have a strong passion for dogs as much as I thought I did. And it sucks, I know. And it's not like I'm trying to not like dogs. It's just the fact of I'm not as passionate as I thought I would be. And my boss did say that in the interview, if I'm not really interested in being at this place, that there's many other places I can be a part of. However, like for example, if I wanted to be with cats, I don't know if I'd like being with cats. I mean, I can't tell unless I actually do it. And then I get criticized for it because I'm the one that signed up for the job. I'm just like, I don't know what else to tell you. If I'm not happy, I'm gonna tell you. But I haven't told my boss yet because so far, I mean, I've worked at an elementary school for almost 6 months. I hated it and I had to quit. And now I'm working with dogs and I absolutely hate it. But I'm sticking with it because I've only been working there for almost 2 months. And that's not a lot. So I'm gonna give it some time. I'm gonna help them out through the holidays. Even though I'm not working the holidays, which is something I'm gonna be telling you later when I update you. I wanted to help them out because at the very least I do respect them. And I respect their hard work. And that's something I don't have with this job. If I'm not passionate about a job, which is very, very bad for me to say, but it's true. If I'm not passionate about a job, I won't try as hard. And it sucks to actually say that. I mean, I honestly like fast food jobs more than this one. And let me explain why. Most people would love this job because it's like heaven on earth. You get to hang around dogs all day. It's not just that. It's just I like the dogs a lot, but you have to let them out for 4 hours and you stand around for 4 hours straight in the morning. And it takes a toll after a while. I mean, like I said, I'm not trying to like hate on dogs. I don't hate dogs. I like them a lot. I don't love them unconditionally like I used to as a child. The more dogs you have, the more you realize how nasty they can get with each other and how nasty each one of them could be, and I just don't love them unconditionally that way. So and that's the way I felt at the school I worked at. I worked really hard to get that job, and in the end I didn't like it. And all you can do is just say, oh, I tried it for a little bit and I didn't like it, so I'm not gonna let them suffer because I don't like it. I'm just going to remove myself from that situation. That's the best thing that I could possibly do, is remove myself so I don't make anyone's life worse because I don't like my job. I tried harder than anyone else. Well, I wouldn't say anyone else, but like harder than most people at that elementary school job. And I just didn't like it. I didn't like being around the kids. I don't even want my own kids after working there. I don't have any vision of me ever having kids at this point. And it's because of that job. And then dogs. At this point, I don't even want a dog. And I'm afraid to work with cats because, well, I have cats. What if I don't like working with cats? Will I not like my own? And I hope that's not what's gonna happen. I'm just struggling to find something that I'm good at. I don't know what I'm good at. I've tried elementary school. I'm working with the dogs. I mean, I've worked with fast food and I love fast-paced work. I don't like doing the same thing repetitively like this job is, what I'm doing right now. You get to work, let the dogs out for 4 hours, stand around, watch the dogs, which is really, really boring, to be freaking honest with you. And I hope to be done with this job by the time I post this video. This whole video. Standing around for 4 hours watching the dogs while they play. Go inside the last hour from 10 to 11. We clean, we sweep and mop certain areas, give the dogs water, and give them bedding if needed. Check the pins that lock their kennels, and then you are done. If anyone else needs any help, you ask, and then they'll tell you what you should do. That is the first shift. Then you have a 3-hour break. What do you do on that 3-hour break? It's up to you. I mean, some people might actually think this job is the wonderland. This is a great job. I don't like that. I don't like the 3-hour break. I'd rather be working those 3 hours. And then the second shift is from 2 to 7. From 2 to 4, you're outside for 2 hours straight watching the dogs yet again. And then from 4 to 5, you're inside cleaning kennels. And if they in their kennel, you're cleaning that up. Don't even worry about it, honey. You're cleaning that up. And if they did anything else, you're cleaning that up. You deep clean kennels. If they have been boarding for a very long time, you're cleaning them with bleach. And you're scrubbing down that kennel as hard as you freaking can to make sure the dog does not get sick like the next dog that goes in there. And then you wipe it down. And then you you wipe down all the kennels with this thing called Consume. And all the daycare dogs you wipe down with Consume. And trust me, there are a lot of daycare dogs. And if you do not have knee pads because you need to be on your knees for that, or else you're in a hard squat for a very long time, if you do not have knee pads like me, and I've been only working there for about a month and a half now, it's almost been 2 months. Your knees will hurt so incredibly bad that when you get home, you're almost 100% guaranteed to cry because it hurts that bad. But I have many other health problems, so that could just be me. And if you do not have the right shoes to work, by standing there for 4 hours, not just 4 hours, 4 plus 2 plus 1, 7 hours straight you're standing for this job. You get 10 hours a day because you're never doing one shift a day. You're doing both. If you're scheduled one day, you're doing both shifts. So for 3 days a week, I'm working 30 hours. So, in conclusion, if you do not wear the right shoes, don't have any knee pads, if you do not have the right gloves to wear when you're cleaning, your body will hurt so bad at the end of the day, you will not want to come into work the next. So I'm really unsure of what to do. I can't necessarily get opinions from you right now because, well, at this point, I hope it will be over. I just am not happy. I don't know how to be happy. I mean, I'm trying to live the best way that I can. I feel like you're too far. Trying to live the best way that I possibly can right now. I'm going to be getting more healthy stuff at the store, less opportunity for me to actually eat unhealthy. So yeah, that is my update with that. Take it how you will. Take it for how ungrateful you think I am. Because trust me, I can be ungrateful. And I know that. But this is something that I feel as if is reasonable. If I don't like it, let me vent, I guess. Anyway, next week, starting on Wednesday, going on to Sunday, I will be camping. That point, I will not be making any update videos. Unless I feel as if it's necessary. Because last time I went camping, I think I had an emotional breakdown and I really needed something like this and I didn't have it. So if I have an emotional breakdown, I will post an update. But if I don't, you will see me the following day, which is going to be a Monday. And that is the 2nd of December. So, at this point, this is the last update video. As you can see, I like have a nasty habit of biting my lip skin. Yeah. And it's the same around my fingernails. I get that a lot. And I used to have a nasty habit of biting my nails due to anxiety. Anxiety controls my life. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to share. I might post like some pretty pictures or videos of me going camping, because I'm going to the Glamis Sand Dunes. My boyfriend and I usually go every year at least once. So yeah. So I know this is a long update, but this video, I believe it's gonna be very long. So I hope you keep with it. I know it's gonna be a struggle for both you watching and me. It's gonna be a hell of a lot shorter for you than it is for me, though. So you'll get to see my struggles and you get to watch them as if they're not yours. So nice. Alright, I will see you in the next update video. Bye. I forgot to update on Tuesday, so it's Wednesday night. It's like 11:23. It is December 4th. Basically what we went over was skincare, how to take care of your hair, and what else? Nutrition. And then we went over how to do makeup, like I put on concealer, foundation, then the clear powder, then the eyebrows, then eyeshadow, then the eyeliner, mascara, and then lips. No, I missed the contour and highlight somewhere, but yeah, I was the only one that wore a bare face to the modeling meeting class. No one sat with me, I was all alone. I don't really talk to people, I'm kind of conservative and shy if I don't know anyone. Yeah, I was on one side of the room and everyone else was on the other. What else? So we talked about how to make our own homemade hair mask, what foods we should be eating, lots of fish and chicken. Avocados are really, really, really good for you. And taking daily vitamins, like actual vitamins, not food vitamins. Those can get pretty pricey for me, so I gotta wait until my boyfriend gets paid. Then we went over skincare, like a twice a month mask that we can make with food. And then we just wash our face twice a day, every day. And the hair mask is once a month, which is either mayonnaise or egg whites. And I think that's all. yeah, that was pretty much all we went over. She did check my outfits. She said all of them were perfectly fine. So I get to choose 2 of the outfits that I organized, which I want the red one. The red one's really, really cute. And then I'll have to choose another one out of the 4 that I did. Also, I got a little promotional job within the company. I have one on Friday. I have to go to the office tomorrow at 1 o'clock. It was like 12 to 4. I can go in anytime. I chose 1. I'm going in at 1 tomorrow to talk to the lady I talked to at the beginning of the video. That's the lady I'm talking to. She's giving me more information about what to wear, where to go. I already got the address and dress requirements in text, but she wants to go over a few more things with me because I have to turn in paperwork because it's work paperwork. I have to file like taxes and stuff in the paperwork, and I have to give 2 forms of ID. And then on Friday I'd be going to a school. I don't know how far it is yet, but I have to meet at the office at 10, and then we have a lunch, and then we go. So, and that's minimum wage, so it's $11 per hour, and I don't know how long it is, so we'll find out. There was also another thing on Saturday that we could do, which is advertising for Dillard's. We'd be dressing up in Dillard's outfits and handing out coupons to customers. I couldn't do that. It was like 2 hours, like 2.5 hours, like 11:30 to 2. My boyfriend and I are going to an off-road show, and that's headed the wrong direction, so we can't do that. But I did volunteer for another paid volunteer. It's not technically a volunteer. I'm paid to go in like 2 weeks. We have a meeting in 2 weeks at 4 p.m. on the Tuesday that I have the modeling thing, so I have that to look forward to. And yeah, that's pretty much all we went over yesterday. I just thought I'd put a little update. My eyebrows are coming in back. They're going back, but this is like the darkest part, so just in case you were wondering. I do have some breakouts on my skin just because there's a big one that's coming in right here. It hurts. I haven't been eating well still. It's a big struggle for me, trust me. I'm trying to make the efforts. I mean, I got all the vegetables. I have my nut bag still. That's there in the fridge. And yeah, I still need to post a body update. I forgot to do one last week because I was camping. So here's my body update now. So that's it. I will see you. I might do an update tomorrow after I meet with the lady for more information, and then I'll film on Friday because I have to wear their shirt with some nice jeans, my whole face of makeup done, my hair done, and some high heels. I'm gonna have to wear my nude heels. So yeah, I'll post an update either tomorrow or Friday when I go to work. So yeah, I'll see you in the next update. So I went to the school today to advertise for the modeling company, and it wasn't great, and let me tell you why. Hold on. So I am partnered with only one person because I was the only one that volunteered for this job. So there's only 2 people, and we are supposed to set up a table at the school out in the courtyard, and we're supposed to set out necklaces, like Mardi Gras, like 50 cents necklaces that you get from like the dollar store. The company name is put on bracelets and pens, and that's it. Those are all the prizes. However, we were given a wheel where you can spin it after you sign up to be a model or actress, and 2 of the options was a surprise and sunglasses. We were not given any sunglasses or surprise items, so we had to erase it and put pick whatever you want or pick your gift is what we put. We were kind of irritated because we were told that we were going to get a lot of shirts and we got 2, so that kind of put a damper on it. No one really came to our booth. I mean, we got 50 people and our goal was 200 at the very end, which really sucks because for every person that signs up we get 25 cents, which is, it's fine. I was working at the dog place and that was minimum wage per hour, and a few extra cents to my pay is pretty good. Okay, I think that's fine. My arm's getting tired, I'm sorry. So, this lady that I'm partnered with, she's one of the instructors at my classes. Like, I haven't met her yet in one of my classes. I met her today for the first time. I will have her as one of my instructors later, but yeah. Met her first time today. She's really nice. She's really talented. Has a very, very long resume, and just an amazing woman. Anyway, she contacted the director of the company because she was the one that books all of these places, like the school. So she called her and said, like, hey, we just don't have enough stuff. We were promised a lot of stuff and we didn't get it. And like maybe 45 minutes later, this director calls her back, and you can hear her yelling. She's so loud. And this lady that I'm partnered with today, was partnered with today, she was just saying, well, we don't have enough stuff. We were told that we were giving a lot of shirts and we only got 2. And then the lady interrupted her saying, well, you don't need to give them away. And she's just like, well, we don't give them away. We only give them the items if they sign up. And she's like, well, it sounds like you're giving stuff away. We don't need a bunch of stuff if we're just going to give it all away. And she's like, well, that's not what I meant. And she's like, well, that's what it sounded like. So she said, well, we had another idea of doing something for the booth. And she hands the phone over to me and she's like, I will give it to Aquarie because she had a good idea. And she handed me the phone, and this lady's talking on the phone, and she's like, well, I've been working here for 29 years. I should know how to do a booth. I've been working here for so long. But I know what I'm doing, but okay. So I get on the phone with her, and I'm just like, hey, so I know you've been doing this for a while, and I have an idea. You can take it or leave it. I understand your position, and I understand what you're saying and why you're saying it. But just take it or leave it. I was thinking, like, for the schools, there was this music booth that was next to us that goes on every lunch period. And they were putting on music so loud we couldn't even hear each other talk, and we were sitting right next to each other. Which is kind of rude because there was a whole courtyard and they chose right next to us. We were the only booth there. Anyway, I told her, I'm just like, well, they have music. If we did like a little fashion show, put a little props on them, it would get the kids excited. They're high schoolers. I should know. I just got out of high school. And she's just like, well, listen, it's been hard to even book a table at a school because of all the school shootings that's been going on. They're very, very, very strict. And she's like, I understand what you're trying to do, and it's a great idea, but trust me on this, I've been working here for 29 years. I've been doing this for so long. It's not how it used to be 20 years ago where we could do whatever we wanted with the schools. It was hard enough to get a table at this school reserved. So I'm just like, okay, well, I understand. I was just saying an idea, and thank you for listening, or something like that. And when I first brought up the idea, she said, you know, when you said take it or leave it, and then she said a bunch of other stuff like, it's been hard to book anything at a school. She basically said, your idea? No. So I tried to be polite about it, but she kept on bringing up how long she's been working as a director, and I understand from that standpoint how business work in this industry is tough and it's stressful. However, you don't need to act that way. If I was the director, which I'm not, obviously. Are you gonna come in or no? That attitude that she gave me was kind of unacceptable. It's not the type of behavior you should be giving people that are paying to go to your program. And it really kind of upset me, and I felt whenever I get like offended, I feel like a pit of fire in my gut, and I feel like I'm gonna cry. And I almost didn't tell her my idea because she was still ranting when I was given the phone. So I handled it as I should. I did everything that I could politely, and I still got that attitude, which is very, very unprofessional. To me, at least. Yeah. So after the phone call, we found out we can't really do much. They wouldn't give us any more items, even though we were promised to have some items. We were told to have 200 students sign up as a goal. And we couldn't because we didn't have enough items and we didn't have enough eye-catching pieces. All we had was a black tablecloth with the company name on it, beads scattered everywhere, bracelets scattered everywhere, and pens with the paper and the wheel. And then everything else was from this lady that she made herself. So I'm telling you all the things that the company provided us, that they showed me a picture where they had posters of people that graduated from this place that are famous right now, like you would know them. But they didn't give us that, and that would have been very beneficial to get more people. But they were too concerned about being lazy. Let me tell you why. When I went yesterday to talk about what was going to go on today, this lady that I talked to at the beginning of the video that she told me, oh, you're a B. I'm not going to say any names, that's why it's going to get kind of confusing. She told me, yeah, we have sunglasses, but it's downstairs and I just don't feel like walking down there. So I'm grateful that I was paid, at least. I mean, volunteer work, all of this adds on to my resume as promotional work. Sorry, there's dogs next door. Not my dogs, so I can't really control them. But if you're trying to promote your own company, wouldn't you at least put in some effort? Because I'm not even working at this company, well, technically not, and I was willing to go walk downstairs and get the sunglasses. I didn't do that because I thought she was talking about a different building. I didn't know that they had a basement in this building. So if I knew that, because I found out today, I would have gotten them for her. And I would have gotten everything else that I needed for the booth. That way we would have been more successful. I didn't realize how little stuff we got. So, yeah. Today was crazy. I still feel very shaken up about the way this lady talked to me on the phone. And I don't know why. I don't know why it affects me that much, but it does. So, yeah. That's how today went. I'm really, really irritated with this lady, and this lady I actually have to contact later on because I was supposed to start on session 1 and they started me on session 3. And since they started me on session 3, I have to make up those first 2 classes that I missed, and I have to make them up, even though that was their fault. So, and the front desk doesn't know anything except for how much to charge me every time I come in. So I'm gonna let you go before I ramble on like always, and that's what went on today. I'll see you in the next update, and I probably won't update you until Tuesday. So, bye. Okay, today is Tuesday. It's another video update. Again, I'm not going to class with makeup on. Because we're gonna be doing makeup today in class. I guess I'll show you what I'll be wearing, and I will update you after the day's over. Which probably won't be tonight, it'll probably be tomorrow, because I remember. Also, I have been trying to eat healthy. I actually went to the store, got some fruit, vegetables, fish. We don't have any chicken. I forgot to get chicken. But yeah, we have fish. I got ground beef. I know that's not healthy, and you're not supposed to eat a lot of red meat with heart problems, because I know I have that. So yeah. That's pretty much it. That's all I want to update on right now. So I'll update you when I get dressed. So this is what I'm gonna be wearing. It's just, what the heck? Ew. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna be wearing. Just a plain black dress. Look like I'm going to a funeral, but yeah. I can't find a jacket that would best suit it. Yeah, I need to brush my hair, but yeah, this is what I'm going to be wearing, so I will talk to you after the day is over. You can see my eyebrows are coming back. So, it's been a while. It's now the next week. It's Friday. Well, it's Friday now. It's like 1 in the morning. It's cold. My blanket. So a lot went down. A lot. And I don't really know where to start. So I did. Okay, let's start with the class. What did we do? We did makeup, which I'll put the pictures at the very end of this video clip. We did makeup and how to put it on, and that's basically what the class was about. I'm not very confident with my eyeliner. I don't like eyeliner, and I don't feel as if I need eyeliner because I'm not good at it. So eyeliner, no. So far, that's all I'm thinking. But after the day was over, I did promote for their business. I worked with Buckle and them, and it was basically the same kind of thing that we did at the school, where we need people signing up for the business. Our goal was 100, and this was occurring on Sunday, which already happened, obviously. And the day before that was Saturday, and 2 other people did go and do the same exact thing at Buckle, and they only got 2 sign-ups. Sunday, we only got 2. However, the only thing different from Saturday and Sunday was that the lady that I talked to at the very beginning of this video, I want to start calling her Karen. It seems very fitting. So she came in and monitored what we were doing and how were we contacting people, like going out and talking to people. We were doing what she told us to do, which is basically, if you haven't worked for retail, it's basically that. If you haven't worked, you wouldn't know, but it's basically going up to people that first come into the store and bombarding them with a bunch of things that would make them want to sign up. And we were also given discounts or the sales that were going on in the store on slips of paper. So we gave those out before we even talked to the people about the modeling business. That's what we were mainly there for. We also, me and this other person did take turns freeze modeling in the window. It's something I was not looking forward to. I honestly tried to get out of it, but I wanted to better my resume, so I did agree to do it. And you were supposed to hold a pose for like a couple seconds in the window with all the other mannequins and just freeze model. Yeah, you get a lot of awkward stares and people waving and being silly and smiling, kids being like, look, mommy, the mannequin moved, things like that. It was really fun. The only thing not fun about it was the fact that the other people that did the Sunday thing at Buckle got yelled at by the same person I got yelled at when I went to the school. She got very upset on the phone, saying she doesn't know why we weren't getting enough signatures when a year ago they were getting 200 easy, but it's just the person on the phone doesn't sound very open-minded, and saying that she has tried everything, but obviously she has not, and it's just beginning to be like the staff is not working together as a team as they should, and miscommunication is being not used. I didn't know how to form that right. Like I said, it's like 1 a.m. So me and this other individual, I'm not going to say if it's a boy or girl because I don't want to give out too much information. I've already done enough. We discussed how the staff was handling the situations and how they were telling us to bombard customers, because if we go around the store like going up to them a bunch, that's basically harassment. We can get kicked out of the store for that. And that's what they were telling us to do, was keep on going up to customers even when they say no thanks, to just continue to do it. And also, I don't know if I will put this in the video. Sorry, my hair's a mess. I'm a mess. I'm always a mess. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'll put this in the video, but if you're seeing it, it's obviously in the video. But, the company was offering a free photo shoot if you sign up, which she had told me in private that that is not true. Whenever you go into an audition, you get a photo shoot, which is basically getting your pictures taken of you while you're in the audition, but you don't get to keep those pictures. Those pictures are just for the company to assess you, to see if they'll be willing to work with you. Say, so they were promising things that were not true, and we were told to lie about it if they asked any questions. She told me, yes, just lie. It doesn't matter, which is something I don't recommend doing. That's not a good thing. If you have to lie about your company for people to sign up, maybe it's not a good company after all. Me and this individual, after she left, we talked a lot of crap about the company because of the way that they were handling things and telling us to advertise the company, which is a bunch of lies. If they asked any questions, we were supposed to lie about it, even if we did know the answer. And if it was a bad thing, like if they said, oh, I've heard that place is a scam, we have to lie and say, well, we don't know, you can contact the front office, which is understandable at that point. I'm sorry, my hand is shaking. I'm kind of like, I don't know, upset about the situation still, so my hand's shaking out of like irritation. But yeah, that is what happened, and I'll provide the pictures of me working at Buckle right now, so now that you've seen it. Also, there's pictures of me with first aid on my arm. My cat got to my arm. It's not my cat, it's my roommate's cat. I was holding him and a vacuum fell and it scared the crap out of him. And he scratched me because his paw was on my hand. And it was his back claw, or paw, so, and it went through my tattoo, and I'm really upset about that. I don't think it's gonna scar, but it's scabbing, so we'll see. It went like crap, and at the very end of the day, me and this individual actually wanted to quit the modeling thing. I was actively going home telling my boyfriend that I wasn't going to be doing the modeling thing anymore because of how this company was handling it. However, this individual did contact that woman that was like yelling to me on the phone and talked to her about the situation. Now, he did bring me in the picture and I didn't tell him to, and I wish he did not do that, because the next day she called me and I didn't get to the phone in time, so she left a voicemail, which I'm gonna try and put in the video right here, which I think I will. Yeah, so that was interesting. For one, I've never had someone apologize that much to me, and you know, maybe I'm wrong, because I did call her the next day, because I had to miss Tuesday. I couldn't afford to go, and I'm not the type of person to ask around for money from my family, because if I can't afford something, I just can't afford something. So I didn't really ask my mom about it. I didn't really feel like asking her, so I just said, I'll just reschedule the day. So, yeah, on the phone I actually scheduled out my first 2 sessions, which they made me miss, but I already got it covered. I'll be doing 2 sessions in January 2020, which is when you're gonna see it in that year, this final video. And yeah, they're on Saturdays, and so is the photo shoot that I'm going, well, I already missed, which was on Tuesday, which was, the class was $70, and then the photo shoot was $60, and I couldn't afford both of them. I can only afford one, and in order to go to the class, I needed to pay for the photo shoot, and in order to pay for the photo shoot, I needed to pay for the class, so it wouldn't have worked out for me. So I had to miss it, but I did take some homemade pictures with my boyfriend, like Saturday. Yeah, we took some pictures, which I'll show right here. Those were okay to take. It was really awkward taking pictures with him because I've never really did that with him before, but yeah, he complained a lot. He didn't really want to do it. But I might do some on my own just because I only did that for practice. If I'm gonna pay $60 for a bunch of pictures, I at least want them to be good, and I at least want me to know what I'm doing. And the good thing about my pictures is that I chose a makeup time where I'll get to go outside to take pictures, which is really good because everyone else on that Tuesday that missed the photo shoot or went to the photo shoot only took pictures inside. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm not gonna be quitting the modeling thing only because of my mom. My mom already invested a lot in me, and I don't want to disappoint her. And to be honest, I invested a lot too, so did my boyfriend. He believes that I can do it, and to be honest, I give up really easily, and I don't want that to be a trend. So, yeah, I'm gonna stick to it, even though the company in itself is not great. I've already put in so much money that it would be a shame to put it all to waste. I wouldn't get a refund because I already did the classes, so we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, wait. My boyfriend and I did start going to the gym. That is a big thing. Because before we weren't. Both of us weren't. We both needed to go. Trust me, both of us did. I think we started last week on like Thursday or Wednesday. I'm not really sure when we started, but I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter because we're going every single day except for one day. So I got that going, and I've also researched a lot about diets, and to be honest, carbs are not as bad for you as you think. I'm trying to make it a good medium for me because healthy food is just not my thing. I mean, certain healthy foods are, but every day is just, it's getting hard for me. But if I'm working out every single day of the week, which I usually, when I did work out before, I wasn't doing that much, so it's pretty intense. So yeah, I wanted to, I'll eat some healthy food, but I'll also even it out with other foods that I am comfortable with eating. So yeah, I'm also gonna work on this. Like this is just, it makes me uncomfortable. But yeah, tomorrow I think I'm gonna be trying some different poses in front of the camera. Well, today today is Friday, so once the sun comes up, I'm just gonna go outside and see if I can take any pictures on my own, which I don't know if I'll be able to do, to be honest. I think I'll only be able to take pictures inside, which I hope I can take some pictures outside. But if I do, I will leave all those pictures right now. Well, after I'm done talking. So I will see you in the next video. After I did the video update, I ended up getting a call, a voicemail from the director of the company. Apparently the guy that I worked with at Buckle ended up telling her that I wasn't very happy with how she treated me at the school. So she proceeded to call me to try and apologize many different times. And I will put that recording in right now.
Hi Aquarie, this is Janet Lovelace, the director at John Casablancas. I hope you're having a great day. I'm calling, it was brought to my attention that when you did the school with Kim, that when I spoke with you, you felt like I was not being a nice person. And I wanted to call because first and foremost, I want you to know I would never not be nice to someone. I'm not sure what happened, how it got misinterpreted, but I mean, I truly appreciate you going out, doing events for us, and if I came across anything less than nice, I just wanted to call you and tell you I'm really, really sorry. You're a very pretty girl. I remember when you were at the audition, was super excited, and am excited to have you be a part of John Casablanca. So if I said or did something to make you feel like I'm mean or you don't want to come to John Casablancas, I personally want to call you, and apologize. That was not my intention if you took it that way, and I just wanted to call you and tell you I am really, really sorry that you felt that way, and I wasn't trying to treat you any way except for trying to just give ideas and let you know that unfortunately we can't do fashion shows out of the schools. Trust me, we have tried everything over the last 20 plus years, and you had great ideas. Unfortunately, schools don't allow us to do any of them, but I did appreciate you offering ideas, and if I didn't sound like I did, again, I am really, really sorry. Please call me. I want to talk to you because, I mean, I would never, ever want to treat somebody unkind, unfairly. That's just not who I am. But please call me. I definitely want to talk to you because I want you to be here. 480-941-4838. And again, I'm really sorry if you took it that way, but that was not my intention. I hope to hear back from you, Aquarie. Bye.
So I thought I should update you. I am currently editing this video. I am no longer going to be a part of JC, and I am finally letting go of the name just because at this point I don't care. Their company and selling marketing strategies suck, and I'm not saying that every business like this is terrible, because there's JCs across the country that are really good. This one in particular is not because of the staff. If you have to lie your way to get people to join, then you're not a good company. Sorry about it. Not really. So this is what I'm gonna be posting so far, just because this is where life is taking me. I feel as if I am on a good path. I know enough about the subjects to be able to continue this. So I started I didn't really start an Instagram. I already had an Instagram, that I made into a public Instagram. So if you want to go and follow me, go ahead and follow me. I put all of my modeling pictures. You'll see all the current photo shoots that I do. I just did 2 of them. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier on in the video. I'm kind of like early on in editing right now, but if I made a mistake right now, I'll just edit that too. So I actually did 3 photo shoots. 1 I know for sure that I did talk to you about. The other 2, I don't think I have, so I'll show you them right now.
I'm interested in portraying a sort of anti-sensibility that pervades the society and a kind of maybe gross oversimplification.
So that is what I just did recently, and they're really fun and I enjoyed it a lot. So you'll be seeing a lot of that on my Instagram if you go ahead and follow. It's at Quarie, Quariee, because apparently there are many Aquaries in the world other than me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It is very long, and I'm very grateful that if you made it this far, that you invested your time into me and my stupid little struggles. So have a wonderful rest of your day, and go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Since you stayed this long, you're gonna want updates, and that's what I'm gonna give. And go ahead and subscribe to my ASMR channel if you're into ASMR. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye.